Hi, it's Jason from Feature Radiators. Today we're going to take a look at heating summer houses, garden rooms and posh sheds. So for this video, one of our good customers has lent us their garden room to be able to do it, so thank you very much. So with advances in mobile communications and the ever increasing cost of commuting, a lot of people these days are opting to work from home. So something like a self-contained office in a garden provides an ideal place to be able to do this. For any garden building to be able to be used all year round, other than just for storage purposes, you need to make sure that it's not only adequately insulated, but you've also got adequate heating. So it's important to take into account heat output requirements for the space you're trying to heat. The installer is probably the best person to look at this for you, but we at Feature Radiators can provide heat calculations that you can in turn check with them. If in doubt, you're better off oversizing your radiator, because at least you can turn it down. It's also a good idea to have a radiator with a thermostatic control, which will make sure your heating's working optimally at a constant and comfortable temperature. By using a thermostat, it's a good, efficient, cost-effective use of power. So what a thermostat will do is, when the room gets up to temperature, the thermostat will turn the radiator off. So you're taking into account any free heat you might be receiving. So on a sunny day, unlike in the UK where we don't get many, you would be able to take advantage of the heat provided by the sun. It's also a good idea to have a look at a radiator with a timer, and then your radiator's only on when it needs to be. So what are the best options in terms of radiators for garden buildings? Well, electric radiators are a really good option because there's very little disturbance with them. They've got low installation costs because you've got no pipework or no boiler involved, and they also now come in a wide variety of designs in both contemporary and traditional designs. So we're going to take a look at some options for you now. So if you're tight for space and you need something that sits really close to the wall, the IRAD is a really good option. It's got a wall to front face measurement of just 60mm. Now the radiator has no fluid in it. It's basically a radiant panel, so it's radiating heat rather than convecting it. Because it's got no fluid, it's also lightweight and it's got a very, very rapid reaction time. So as standard, you do have like a switch on the radiator to turn it on or off, or if you want more control, you can purchase either a wireless controller to create a centrally controlled electric heating system, or a smart system if you want to be able to program it via a smartphone, tablet or PC. We've also got a good range of radiators that are pre-filled with a certain solution, so it might be, for example, a glycol solution or possibly oil. An example of that is our electric dynamo. Now I don't have one here, but it's available to view on the website. It's a really nice looking contemporary radiator, and it's also got the benefit of having a 7-day programmable timer inbuilt into it, so you don't have to purchase any separate control. Feature Radiators also have a lot of other options with respect to electric radiators. What you can do is you can take what in effect is normally a central heating radiator and convert it to electric by inserting an electrical element into it. So this opens up your options in terms of design, because you can do that with a lot of different contemporary and traditional radiators, including a wide range of cast iron, which are favoured by the National Trust. So an example of this type of radiator is our Etonian, which is favoured by industry experts, architects and top designers. We've got this one as floor standing, which is ideal in a room like this because you might have very limited wall space. Now what you do with these radiators is you would need to fill them on site with water, and you'd follow our step-by-step instructions. It's not a difficult job to do, but if you do need any help along the way, we do have a technical dedicated team to be able to help you out. We've also got a wide range of aluminium radiators that are done on the same basis. So I'm going to show you an example of this with our Alchemy radiator. Now, the nice thing about aluminium radiators is that they're very, very lightweight and they have a rapid reaction time. What you would basically do is you'd insert the element into the side of the radiator in the same sort of way as you do it with the cast iron. The Alchemy comes in loads of different sizes, and you've also got a wide range of colour options. Another example of a column radiator with a modern twist is our steel column Calora radiator, as you can see here. It comes in some wacky colours, so it can add a bit of individuality into your room. In terms of the element, it's done on the same basis, so you would insert the element into the side of the radiator. Going back to timers we were discussing a bit earlier on, if you don't have a radiator with a timer already on it, we do sell two systems here, so you could either have your radiators on a wireless control or a smart system, so you can program them via a PC, smartphone or tablet. I do hope that you found the video helpful, but if you do have any questions, you could either call us, you could email us, or you could use the comment section below.